Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Mr.Gill Plays Minecraft Aquatic, whatever I'm calling it, the Life Aquatic Mr.Gill. Episode, I don't know, I screwed up some of the episode numbers. This is probably 13 or 14, I believe, if I'm doing it rightly. And we are back in Woodtown. And we're back here because I've been doing a lot of work on the dome and stuff like that, and it was getting a little bit boring, so I was like, let's go back to Woodtown and do something a little bit different. Let's try and finish off Woodtown. So that's what we're doing today, and I've done quite a little bit of work. Let's just close that door. Let's just show you around. Actually, what we do, let's grab some blocks, and we can get up high, and I'll show you what I've done so far. Now, obviously, you know, all of these little villages and towns are going to be works in progress. They're going to grow and change, and there'll always be more and more detail that I want to add everywhere. But, you know, it's this is getting as close to finished as I'm happy to say. So let's just come over, maybe over here in this corner. We'll probably do a few little vantage points just to have a look. Wait, come on, pop, up, hip, whoop, hey, whoop, buddy, all right. Okay, so we've got the first bit of Woodtown, which is kind of what we'd already seen. As you can see, I've kind of pretty much finished all the buildings. There's one there, maybe one over there that need to be finished. You can also see I've taken out what used to be the pig farm, and not the pig farm, the cow farm, and I've put what I'm kind of calling the kind of town square section just there. Let's go and have a look over there. Whoop, down, yep, cool. So yeah, I mean, over here we had this little farm, and then we had the cows and the sheep. I've taken it out, and this is kind of like, think of it like a mini Roman forum. You know, someone standing here and they go, listen to me, citizens. We need to raise the taxes on turtles. Blah, blah, blah. Turtles are so expensive. Or lower the turtle tax. Turtle tax forever. You know, stuff like that. So I just put that there. I mean, I might change this. It's not perfect. I might move this and make it bigger. More like a kind of central town square bit, but it kind of works for now. Up here, I've extended a little bit of this. They've popped off somewhere. That's I can fix that. The kind of aqueduct system coming down. And I'm just about getting done on this, which is kind of like a windmill. I'm going to show you. I'm not very happy with it. I've never built a windmill before. It's not great. I'll probably change that. Or maybe I'll look online and see if there's somebody's designed a better one, but the whole kind of point is that, you know, we've got this natural spring coming out of the water, out of the rocks here, which kind of looks all right, and then the windmill, you know, is pushing it out. But I need to change the windmill up a little bit, I think, make it a little bit more cool. I've started building a wall around the entire village. Just kind of starts here and goes off around there, which is nice. We've got another little house down here. This one, which will be the beetroot house, I guess, because we've got the beetroots here. Then we've also taken the water, the aqueduct system, kind of over this way, and we've got our large wheat field, which is kind of cool. I came over here originally from the dome. I was getting a little bit bored of dome building, but also because I had no food. So I came back here and I thought, you know what, let's just do a bit of farming and a bit of stuff like that. I got another little house here. I don't know what that'll be for. The water goes through this kind of aqueduct again. Comes over here, and we've got a massive carrot farm, and then this is going to be like a silo. I think all of the crops are going to be stored in here, just like a big silo. That's one more house to finish. We've got some more crops coming down here. I quite like the way that the aqueduct comes down and then joins back into this pond or pool there. We've got some more buildings all the way around. So here, one here, there's one here. This is a double-story one. I thought it was quite fun to play with. Some horse stables, even though they seem to only stand on the top of the blocks. That's fine. Looks a bit stupid, but it's all right. And then back around here, we've got the market, etc. And that's it. Oh, and then I guess over here, I've built these little pens for the sheep and the cows, which yeah, I mean, I don't want to go. This is a simple village, you know, I don't want to go too crazy. The wall comes down here, and then it's going to go off a little bit. I mean, eventually this skeleton spawner won't be here. I'm going to get rid of it once I build another form of XP grinding in some other place. But this village should never have a skeleton spawner. It should never have a spawner. It's too high tech or too mechanical for this sort of what I think the lore of this village is. But I'm going to build like a guard tower around here, I believe, and that'll be where the wall ends. So I guess the place is protected by the forest and the wall, you know. But yeah, I mean, the wall is not so important. It's just mostly kind of design and how stuff looks. And then, yeah, so what I've got to do basically is probably, there was one more house over there, the rest of this church, the rest of the silo, the rest of the wall. I want to put fence in between it all. Probably a crap load of torches. I'm leaving this area clear here. Where are we? Yeah, this kind of area is clear for now. So up until, you know, here we could also build in. I think eventually I will put more houses in and make it quite a lot bigger. Maybe a couple more fields and stuff like that, and just kind of flesh it all out. So I've just left myself some room to expand instead of having to move the wall later. But I think it's looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with this. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, this looks like a kind of bustling village. Again, there's always details, and there's little bits like there's this gap here that looks kind of stupid. Maybe I'll extend the wall of the turtle farm over. I'm going to leave the turtle farm for now. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I've started bone mealing, you know, around the edges here, so we start to get some kind of grass and plants growing, and I'll do a little bit more of that. There's definitely some more torching kind of stuff to go up, and maybe a little bit more path stuff. But yeah, so one big building here, there's one there, two, and this one over there, the windmill, three. So 3 buildings, and then all of the fence for there, the wall, torches for everything, probably some more slabs to kind of create texture. And then I was also thinking about making some coarse dirt and mixing that in as well to create different textures. So that's quite a lot of stuff to do. So I'm going to grind out some wood. I've just got 33 levels, so I can enchant a new axe and probably a new shovel as well. And I'm going to grind out some wood and make sure we get enough, and then I'll bring you back when I'm ready to kind of build a bit. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, and I'm back. I've done a bit of work. I'll show you in a second. But I'm just looking at this church. I was just about to start finishing it, and you know what? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I mean, this is a simple town. You know, I'm not trying to be very architecturally amazing or, you know, anything like that here. But this is just going to be big and ugly because it's going to come up to here and then another one. So it's going to be like this high. I think that's just too much for this town. So I'm going to take it down. I'm not going to put anything in its place just yet, but I'll have a think about whether or not a church of some sort could fit somewhere in here, but maybe more towards the center. Maybe it's here. Maybe instead of a church, I could have like a administrative building, I don't know, or a pub. Ooh, pub could be fun. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the church. I'll run around and show you. I've just finished off. What did I finish off? Over here. I like this now. It's coming together. It's coming together. You know, you can see, you know, there's whole little pathways and ways, and I have to kind of remember which way to go to get to certain places. It's good. But yeah, so we just finished off down around here, this little house there, this silo, which I'm going to leave in this rough wood with a kind of, I tried to make kind of conical hat type thing on the top of it. Yeah, I don't know, works kind of. And this is where all the wheat is. You know, you can see I put wheat all the way, blah, 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 all the way up there. So kind of silo for storage of grain. Yeah, so that's kind of done there. I've got a bit of wood in my inventory, so I should be able to do, yeah, maybe nearly all of the fences and then the guard tower. But yeah, I'm going to take this church down, and then I'll finish the rest of that off, and I'll bring you back and show you. Cool. Okay, and then the last one just goes like this. Yeah. Okay. Let's go like this. Yep. Any more? Maybe over here. Yoink. Oh! That was stupid. This one's got torches. Okay, so that kind of doesn't look too bad. We want, yeah, night's coming soon. Okay, so I've just done the fence all the way around, the wall, I guess. Doesn't look too bad at all, I think. Again, remembering. It's all got to be simple. Nothing too fancy. Oh, have we got one of these? Yes. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. I like the way that comes around and then curves off over to there. I think there obviously should be another guard tower on that end as well, so 2 guard towers. I don't think I want to extend the wall, but maybe a tiny bit, and then the forest kind of starts, so I might plant trees. You'll also notice that I've got a load more trees around the edges, and I might thicken that up just a little bit, maybe over there. I don't know if you can see from up here, but I've done a little bit. No, you can't really see. I've added in a little bit of coarse dirt. There's some there, just to create a bit more texture. And then also you can see I've added some spruce leaves around as well. Again, just for contrast and a little bit more texture. It's not perfect yet, but it's starting to look a little bit more kind of detailed. I'm going to come back when it's night. I just want to see how the lighting looks. I also did a little signpost there, and in a second after night we'll go down and I'll show you the name of this town. But yeah, I think, well, apart from that guard tower and that guard tower, and eventually getting rid of that, unless I incorporate the guard tower into that, I'll think about that. But yeah, let's come back in a second when it's dark. I want to see what the night looks like around here. Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of liking this. There's maybe is that a torch there? I'll have to get rid of that. I might cover up the lava. There's no real need for it in this city, and it creates quite a lot of light, and I do want some kind of dark spots. I mean, this is a village. Not everything is going to be lit up perfectly. It will never be spawn proof unless I torch spam the whole thing, which I'm not going to do. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Maybe it could even use less torches. It does look kind of bright. So yeah, maybe I will take away a few of the torches just so that there's some more kind of shadowy bits, a little bit more texture. We could also do things like being a bit tricky and putting torches underneath the slabs to create little different shadows and stuff like that. But otherwise, I'm liking how that's going. Yeah, this was a bit of fun coming back to Woodtown. I didn't really... I hadn't really planned on it. You know, obviously this is only, I think, the 2nd episode this week. Oops. Oh, yeah, I fed these guys, so they're going to make more scooches, which is great, or scoots. This is only the 2nd episode this week. It's been quite a lot of work on the dome, and I think just at the end of this episode... Oh, there's a skelly up there. Let's see if we can get him. I've got no arrows. Great, nice one. Yeah, at the end of this episode, let's go back to the dome, and I can show you what I'm working on. But yeah, it was kind of fun. Oh, hello. That was just kind of scary. He's just standing there. There you go. Hello. Go away. Hello. Go away. Where's he gone? Come back here, dickhead. There we go. Done. Nice. Yeah, maybe... is that skelly close? Too close? No. Yeah, it was nice to come here and check this place out again. And just do a little bit more work and kind of finishing it. As I said, now I feel it's probably about 95% done. I still need to do the guard towers. I'm not going to do that today. I'm kind of tired of working with the wood. I've been here for probably 2-3 hours in... no, probably 7 or 8 hours in real time all together this week. And that's enough. It's given me the break I needed from Dome City. And this place is called Granson. I've actually named all of the coming cities. I've got a little book, and I've written everything down in a little book about the lore and all of that stuff and how it's going to work, which I'm quite excited about, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's taken me a little while to kind of get it all right. Let's get rid of these. Actually, let's take one stack with us back to Dome. You can go in there. This one goes... Where does this one go? There. We don't need to really worry about this stuff. But yeah, so that's it for this episode, but I'm just going to pop back to Dome City and I'll show you a little quickly what I've been doing over there, so you can see how that's been going as well, and we can kind of get prepped for the next episode. Alright, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so before we get back to Dome City, this is the ocean monument that I eventually defeated, and I have started to dry it out, I guess, is the way of words. I need the blocks. I need the blocks like crazy. I need the prismarine, so I'm going to have to destroy this whole thing. It's taken me a while. I don't have a lot of sand, and I don't really want to grind, but I've probably ground, several double chests of sand just to get this started, but it's getting there. It's absolutely getting there. But yeah, we definitely need all the blocks. And as you see, when we get back to Dome City, there's going to be quite a big use of prismarine. So I had no real choice apart from to go this route. I don't know if I will build anything in here afterwards. I mean, obviously, once I clear out all the blocks, it would be relatively easy to put together a Guardian farm, because once all the blocks are out, I've done the majority of the work. I've never done that before, but I've seen a few things online, so I don't think it's that hard. And I may as well do it. If I've gone to all the trouble, I've done 3/4 of the work, I may as well do the extra bit, but it's not a priority. But the priority is the blocks. And the corner that I've exposed now will probably get me enough blocks to be going on with the next episode, which is going to be kind of starting Dome City, if you know what I mean. Now, hopefully we should start seeing it come up soon. Where is it, Dome City? Where are you? We should see a dome. Where is it? Aha, there we go. There's a little dome. Excellent. There's another little dome over there. And the conduit effect should kick in relatively soon as well. This is pretty cool. I mean, maybe if I go... You can kind of start to see the idea I had, yeah? Let's just stop there for a second. Yeah, so you can see there's a domes going off kind of on angles, relatively different shapes, also different distances from the actual main dome as well. I've finished all but 2 of them, I believe. Yeah, let's go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a tiny one over here, is 6. That's where the conduit is there, which is, I've got to get more conduits as well. So that's 6, and then, yeah, it's just around here, 7 and 8 I haven't done. Mostly because 7 has to come through this big block of rock, and 8 actually comes out on top of a ravine, which is just a little bit annoying. So I've kind of held off on building them, but I will get to them soon. Let's pop inside the dome and give you an inside view. Let's change back to view. Ooh, that was scary. Bam, bam, bam. Up. I still haven't finished up here, of course. I still haven't finished nearly anything, but I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. I'll get there. Let's not... What was that? Wait. Damn dolphins. Yeah, so... Welcome to Dome City. So, basically, the way this works is that the domes, the side domes are going to be where farms and storage and things like that are. This is quite a large one. I believe this is going to be a kelp farm, so slime farm. Slime farm, probably, hopefully, maybe. No slimes there spawning there, so that may be in the wrong spot. This little one over here, I love the way this shadow has turned out on this thing. I still need to replace a few of these blocks up there. That should be stone brick. I must have missed those. This one is going to be our enchanting room. I quite like it, keeping the kind of water theme going here. Little mini dome. Yeah, I like this one a lot. And I love the way the shadow works here with the submerged, or the half-blocked, whatever it's called. Not glowstone, the other one. That stuff. We have this dome over here, which I just finished before, yeah. So no slime spawning. Oh wait, I haven't been in the chunk. I've just got back, so maybe the slimes will start spawning now. There should be. Hopefully there's going to be slime. There was a lot before. This one over here is temporary. I got some chickens going so I can get some food. And then over here, This one is going to be storage, I believe. I think I put a sign up. Storage, yep, that's right. This one I haven't decided yet. I think this one would be a better slime farm, actually. But yeah, so those are nearly done. So just one over there and one there. Actually, to finish, which I'm got pretty good at doing them now, and that shouldn't take me too long. It's just kind of getting the sand and the glass together and the stone to get it started. But what I did do was put together the first kind of building for Dome City. Almost a kind of SpongeBob Patrick looking thing, yeah. But these are going to be the city tower blocks. So these are going to go up as high as they can, and there'll be lots of different heights and there'll be lots of different shapes. But this is effectively where the inhabitants of Dome City are going to live. Now the Dome people are going to be called, I wrote it down, what are they going to be called? Dome people are going to be called the Waylons. W-A-Y-L-U-N, Waylun is going to be the name of this kind of city, and they're the people of Waylun. And then you come up here, and there's another apartment. I don't know if I use ladders for all of this. I might change this and put stairs. But each building will be slightly different depending on the size. And as you can see, this one's slightly odd shape. You can see we have the dark prismarine is kind of this central square bit. The prismarine brick slabs is kind of roads. So this road is kind of going down this way towards that dome that will eventually be there. This is kind of laying out another building. This building here is going to be slightly larger, or maybe not larger, but more imposing as the kind of administrative headquarters of Dome City of Waylun. This is like where the road will go behind it, and there'll be small roads. And so you can imagine all of this filled in with lots of these, different heights, different shapes, but that kind of basic, they're going to be flat fronted, and they'll have, just basically using staircases and maybe slabs to create semi kind of indentation, so depth to the outside. And maybe here as well we could put stairs, on some of them at the bottom, so there is a little bit of depth, but I want them to be quite straight, semi skyscraperish, and they're going to be all over and fill this entire large dome area with buildings like this, and each building will be where someone sleeps, etc., etc., etc. Now we're never going to have a base. This is not, I'm not building a base for myself. I'm building cities where people live. As long as this place will have storage and we can just come here if we need stuff, but after we've kind of done this place, we're going to move on and do another one, which will be relatively soon, actually, like we just did with the with Granson. We kind of finished it to a point, came over here, did some work, and then went back and finished it again. We're going to keep doing that. I might get, well, probably quite a lot more of this done, but once it's above 75% complete, then I might, go and move on to the next city, and then I can come back here later to finish off all the details, just to keep things continuously kind of interesting for myself and hopefully for you. There's always something new going on, and maybe a new style being used, a new idea being implemented. But yeah, this is Dome City, Waylun. Hope you enjoy it, and the next episode should be all about here and getting this all kind of put in properly and built, which should be heaps of fun. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. I won't speak to you. I'll see you again soon. I won't even see you again soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.